of the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Paul George out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Portland, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia out there with Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the 3. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Drummond. The 3 from Curry. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Henderson following the score by Golden State. Here's Klingon. Second shot opportunity. Drummond grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Porzingis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Thompson against Sharp. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Sharp. Here's Avdia. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Porzingis. Pass to Curry. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. A deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Avdia. Lets a floater go. And the layup is up and in. Avdia's got his second basket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Curry. Good.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
And the Blazers making a change here. Ayton's checked in. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. Thompson passes to George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Sharp. The three. Knocks down the long J. Sharp's got 5 points.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Golden State calls timeout. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Offensive rebound. The Warriors lead by 6. Oubre on the wing from downtown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And he drops it in from the low post.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Curry passes to Vincent. Outside Curry. Pass to Oubre. Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Blazers trail by 10. Simons outside. That's tipped. Curry with it. Now guarded by Simons. To the paint. Pass to Tice. Back to Oubre. Out to the right wing. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 11 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now Graham. He's covered by Oubre. Grant against Oubre. It's hauled in by Oubre. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Simons with a steal. Pass to Ayton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night.
Team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
Free throws off from Ayton. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A 3-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And so in the game for the Warriors, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at the 5 down low. And here is Thompson. Goes back up. Yabusele, book that.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State ball.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
Take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Simons. Pass to Thompson. And here is Kuminga. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga. Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Henderson. They get it again.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Oubre passes to Thompson. Left side, Oubre. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Oubre, the closer he gets, the more excitable he can be. What a finish.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Avdia can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Curry. Off target with the 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
The Warriors lead by 16. Outside Porzingis. Right wing. Pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Oubre from the arc. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Curry. Here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Avdia. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Oubre. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Timeout called. Portland. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Andre Drummond comes in for Kuminga, and it's Paul George in for Oubre. Here's Simons. Pass to Aiden. Here's Grant. No good there. Ooh, nice D from George.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, got that one up quick. Thompson's got 12.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Aiden with it. Simons outside. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Curry looking it
2
over.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the Warriors get it back. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. Launches a three. Counted from distance.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. A minute 29 left in the second quarter. George outside. Porzingis against Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Curry, no good.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And it's Simons missing. The Warriors lead by 23. It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Timeout called. Portland. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Williams is checked in for Avdia.
First
You're looking at the
personal
best
foul.
in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry is second.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
Vincent with the ball. Guarded by Sharp. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Drops in the three.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 8
3
points here in the quarter.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Here's Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sinks it from
Stephen
distance.
Curry.
Curry's
For
got
three.
22.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's Simons with a three. It's hauled in by Oubre.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Portland foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
And that one falls for Curry. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
21.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State.
52.
Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Klingin out there with Deni Avdia. And it's Kamari in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Henderson against Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Tipped away and stolen by Porzingis. Pushing it up now. George finds Porzingis. Now George. Here's Kamari. Back to Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Five to shoot. Here's Kamari. George defending. Kamari, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Inside, Porzingis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Assist goes to
Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Henderson against Curry. Henderson scanning the floor. Nails it from 3. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Curry passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Henderson for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Back to Curry. Pass to Drummond. Thompson outside. Curry with it. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Sharp. Thompson, no good. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
Porzingis.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
Here's Klingon. Drummond defending. Klingon's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Simons. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Aiden. Simons outside. Can they get it? Again, Simons missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Tries to break his ice. And he lays it in. Simons has got 6 points.
From Shaedon Sharpe.
The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Thompson fires from way outside. The offensive rebound. And Drummond with the jam.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Thompson outside. Curry against Simons. Drummond inside. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. Outside Sharp. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Porzingis passes to Drummond. George outside. Simons against Curry. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp. From down in the low post, it goes. Sharp's got 10.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Here's Thompson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Shot is up. The shot off that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Golden State, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Paul George. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard.
And that's PG with that size, those long arms, able to get in there for a second chance.
And the Trailblazers shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Thibault. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Vincent passes to George. Here's Christie. They grab their own miss. Back to George. Vincent outside. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Pass to Christie. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Outside Thibault. The shot no good. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in.
For the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Pass to Vincent. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
And the Warriors make some changes. Tice is checked in for Drummond. Oubre comes in for Paul George. And it's Burks in for Christie. Outside Thibault. It's hauled in by Oubre. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Back to Vincent. Pass to Oubre. Here's Kuminga. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
Here's Banton. They get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Gabe Vincent.
First team
And
foul.
guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Thibault. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Knocks down the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Williams. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Oubre finds Curry. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. And Golden State also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Burks.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
That's good from Henderson. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Curry passes to Thompson. Curry against Henderson. Back to Thompson. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Kamari. Avdia outside. And he drives in. Here's Kamari. Here's Walker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Walker's got 4 points this quarter. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Oubre on the wing. Fires for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With a step back. Tice grabs the miss. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Oubre finds Curry. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Here's Kamari. Deflects the pass. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kuminga.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And here's Thompson for three. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
On the wing, Thompson. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, you know, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first.